heroic, more like striving. It's funny that the physical thing and the musical thing go together. Great. I'm very, very happy with your progress. You're doing really good.
Thank you.
Yeah, very good. Way to go. So let's hear somebody else before lunch. Yeah. If nobody comes after lunch, we'll do some more with you if you like. I don't care. It's great. Lovely to work with you. Yeah. Any questions about that? What you just heard? What you just saw? Yeah. All clear? Works good? Yeah.
Great, thank you very much. I have to get some lunch now.
Uh-huh.
It's great to be here. Thank you.
Wonderful. I'm
Just
so
one
glad you could
question.
come. Yeah.
I'm agreeing with 99%.
Yeah.
I think we are completely one opinion. Just one
That's a
question.
pleasant change.
just one question. Yeah, I'm totally like please cover your ears. I'm very much that I'm put here like 7 years ago.
Yeah.
6 years ago.
Right.
And I'm experiencing much of leftovers of Russian like.
That's right. Yeah.
Like into the piano.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
right.
Put
Yeah.
weight.
That's right.
And sitting very high and
Yeah.
putting even your body weight, not in your classes here,
Yeah.
but it's still like in the music schools, like for kids. Come on, Lennart, nicht du. Lennart, du musst nicht wirklich deine Ohren zuhalten. It was a joke.
Sorry, my German's not good enough to pick it up.
You don't need really to cover your ears.
Okay.
That was a funny joke. I learned with Professor Karl-Heinz Kämmerling, and we had these Grundübungen, like actually this like Spiralfeder, like curly spring.
A curling spring going
curling
like this?
spring going up, curling spring going down, and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Why is the thumb not moving up and down?
Oh, well, of course the thumb does move up and down, but I
Just
was referring to a specific thing which I call pianistic codependence, where that arch, and that's one good thing about the Russian school. They understand the arch. They don't use it very well, but they understand it. I have a big problem because the Russian school produces such wonderful results many times, and many things are wonderful, but this thing is not. You know?
Yeah.
But Anton Rubinstein, when asked how he played so great and what his sound was so great, he says, press the keys until your fingers bleed. He actually said that. And sometimes apparently he did, like leave blood on the keyboard. But if it was so great, I'm sure he thought that he was pressing, but he would press for an instant and then release. And I'm sure that there was this wonderful release which made it all work, but then somebody else hears that and they go, and they don't know how to release, and then it's a disaster. Yeah? But the pianistic codependence is when the arch doesn't really come up, and then the thumb says, oh, I will help.
Yeah.
And then now the thumb is up, and then the arch says, oh, well, I'll help you go down. So
Yeah, sure.
it's codependence. They're
Yeah.
trying to help each other. They're perpetuating the problem.
Yeah.
So this is why I had Lenny come up and separate out the thumb. But the thumb is opposite to the hand. So when I talk about this, yesterday I talked about it, there's the balcony position from Louise Robine, a Chicago piano teacher, where the thumb is the mommy and she helps her baby see the movie by looking over the railing in the balcony. And the thumb is very clearly carrying the hand. And this movement, now the thumb is designed to oppose, but opposition, well, you cannot play the piano because the thumb is going up, the keys go down. But if you unoppose, well, that would play the piano. And if you unoppose in this big circle which the thumb follows, oh, now you can oppose and use the opposition movement to move the key as well. So oppose, move the key. Unoppose, move the key. Oppose, unoppose. So in scales, going to the inside, oppose, oppose, oppose. Unoppose, going to the outside. So there's this, it's always the movement of opposition rather than of flexion. Yeah? So yes, it goes up and down, but it goes up and down through this big arc And sometimes, yes, it goes straight up and down. But with Lenny, I said, like, don't lift it up like that. Look, like what I did in the Campanella demonstration this morning. I'll do it backwards so you can see. You see, I do this and I lift my thumb way up. And because there's this rotation, the leaps are very accurate. Some people say, don't play a scale by putting the thumb under, play a scale by putting the thumb over. Like this. Sorry. So I did a little segmented there, but you see, lifting the thumb up cocks it so that it can now do a very vigorous movement in a scale. So depending on the person's pattern, like how are they screwing up their scales, you could give them any one of these pieces of advice. So yes, the thumb very often does go up and down, but what's the context and what is the trajectory? Is it this round one? Is it a straighter one? Is it the reverse opposition one? Does that answer your question? Partially?
Yeah,
partially.
It gives some new aspects.
Yeah. Because the thumb is so weird. I wrote a whole book, my third book in this series on piano techniques called All Thumbs.
Yeah,
well corded.
It's worth it. It's
By,
the thumb is not a finger. I always say the thumb is not a finger.
No, it's half of the hand. It's 50%. It's 50%, not 20% of the hand.
I say
50%.
It's prolonging the arm. Actually.
It's an arm thumb. That's it.
It's part of the arm.
That's what my teacher in Montreal used to say all the time. It's an arm thumb. It's an arm thumb.
Evolutionary. I saw a documentary.
Yeah.
It was saying like our ancestors like coming just right off the ocean.
Yeah.
They had 7 fingers.
Wow.
And those 3 leftovers, like these 3, formerly 3, they grew together to our thumb.
Oh, really?
So there were 4 and 3.
Amazing.
Wherever they didn't need those 3. So evolution thought like, sorry for my language, fuck off those 3. They put them together.
Interesting.
Then you cover your ears, like.
Yeah, cover your ears.
Don't use that language now. But that's funny. It's actually 3.
That's really amazing.
It's 3 of them.
So
that's what I learned from the documentaries.
I have a student in Ham, an amateur pianist who was born with a deformation, and he has 2 thumbs on his left hand.
Wow.
And only a half a thumb on his right hand, so he plays his octaves like this with one hand, but he's got 2 thumbs on the other hand.
Must be genius for Brahms.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, fantastic. Great.
Good, thanks a lot. I'm going to have to take a soup now.
Is there soup in the cafeteria?
Oh, I don't know. I'm always going to the Vietnamese shop downstairs, having a pho.
Well, I wish I could join you, but some other time.
I hope
got
so.
more work to do.
May I take your card? And
Please do.
mine?
Please do. Yeah.
It would be a pleasure one day. Thank you very much.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for
Nice to
coming.
meet you. Thank you very much. Cool. It's great to see you, and it's great to have you here. Thank you very much.
Yeah. It's a wonderful opportunity. I like the school. It's a good atmosphere. Yeah.
For a guest, it is always.
Such the diplomat.
How you learn to be someone.
That's right. You got to do it.